Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
Today we want to talk to you about why we do not full-time.
With RVs. We live full-time, just don't travel
Most
full-time.
of the time, yes.
Number one reason is because we do not live together when we're not RVing, and so we
don't want to get down to 21 feet and live together.
Well, I mean, even if we had a giant RV, but that's not the only reason.
No.
That is a consideration, but
We love our homes for another thing.
there are several. I would say for me, the main reason is I love the excitement of getting ready to go on vacation.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of it. When we're out there traveling, we are on vacation.
Yes.
If you're doing this full time, not so much.
And if you watch us often, you'll notice that sometimes it'll be the middle of the winter and we'll be in shorts and t-shirts.
Well, I was going to say, honestly, right now, this is March of 2022. The videos that we're uploading right now are still from last summer. That's because we take videos while we're out there traveling, and then we get them processed, we get them, and then upload them one a week. And that kind of carries us over bills in the year.
We don't travel from usually the end of November, maybe in December, until the end of February, 1st of March.
Yeah, we have most of the time we'll have December, January, and February where we don't travel. We have taken a little trip the first part of December, and honestly, this pre-trip that we're on, we started February 28th. But by and large, those 3 months, we're off. We're not traveling. We're not out there doing this, and so our videos are not real time. But the excitement of getting to plan and prepare and get ready for that trip,
Yes.
if you're doing it full time, I think, we don't know for sure, but I would assume part of that is gone because it's the next place you go.
And another thing about RVing, about full-time, you have to be somewhere. If you're sick, you have to be somewhere. If there's something wrong with your RV, you have to be somewhere.
And I gotta tell you, right now we're in the middle of West Texas. We passed a number of RV resorts on our way here that there's nothing except a parking lot with hookups, and they're 3/4 or all the way full because you have to be somewhere. And it's not always when we're traveling, we're gonna be pretty near a destination.
Yes.
Because that's where we wanna be. If you're doing this full time, you're not gonna be near a destination. I mean, near a visitor, a tourist kind of a place. And some of our tourist places are national forest, et cetera, things like that, places we want to go and see that are just gorgeous. But if you're doing it full time, you're going to have some just not as pretty
San
sights.
Angelo is a lovely little town, but it is not picturesque. The scenery.
The state park, we love the state park. It's got a lot of roads that we ride our bikes on. They're
not crowded. The park is rarely crowded.
It's been more crowded since COVID, and right now it's not. But like we said, this is the first week in March. Starting next week, it'll get much more crowded.
Next week's spring break for a lot of people.
And from then on, I mean, last summer we were here, and it was more crowded than we'd seen it. But the point being, when we have just nothing else to do downtown, we want to be at home.
Yes.
In our sticks and bricks separate houses.
Yes.
And so those are two reasons we don't do this full time. Another is that way we don't have to worry about cell service. We love to boondock. We love to be out there, and it does limit where you can be. If you have to have good connections to be able to work or upload or do those kinds of things. And so it just has given us a lot more freedom to go.
And go where we want to.
And by doing that, as we made a video about food prep for long trips, you know, we don't have to worry about, okay, how close are we going to be to a town or those kinds of things. We have more freedom, I feel,
I think we do too.
by not doing it full. We've not done it full time. For us in our situation, full time, we just don't feel would be.
We like each other when we get home from long trips, and we'd like for that to continue to be the case.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, occasionally on a trip we'll not communicate clearly.
Yes.
That's the problem. I mean, that's when we get a little bit short with each other. It's just because I haven't used full sentences, you know, things like that. She hasn't read my mind, you know, those kinds of. I don't know what's wrong with her, but those kinds of things. That doesn't happen that often.
No. Mm-hmm.
And you know, when we're gone for a month long or 6 weeks. This year we have a couple of trips where we're planning 6 weeks. And we're excited about those.
Yes, we are.
That is the fun part, is we are super excited about the getting to go and do that. And so anyway, those are our thoughts.
I definitely wouldn't recommend full-time until you've taken a trip of a month or 2 months, at least.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, those we've had people, and if you're new to our channel, you may not realize we don't do this full time. And so hopefully this will clarify why some of our videos are 6 months or
Yes.
more dated, you know, 6 months ago. Well, it's because we weren't traveling for part of that, and so we're just finishing getting those videos out to y'all. Because we're doing this for fun.
Yes.
That's what we do. And so, anyway, those are our thoughts. There are lots of people, like she said, that do it full time, love doing it full time.
We love that they love it full-time.
It's just not going to be the best fit for us.
No.
Those are our thoughts.
Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.